Oh, here I am. Yep. Yep, that's where I am. How's it going, everybody? I want to put a little thing in the background. I found some good... I keep on watching trippy videos on the 4-hour trippy video things, and it suggests me other... Ooh, I like this one. Okay. Alright. Ooh, okay. Yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go. It's getting trippy in here. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Down, down, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Woo! We're just vibing. We're just vibing. Is Darren coming? Flea? Thank you. That's what a compliment. No. He doesn't have internet yet. This is one cute sweetie. That's a lie. That is a freaking lie. But, you know, I just want to hang out. Europe is about to get internet, and that's why, all I can think about is sing about yogurt! Makes you a better singer, it's proven. Sup, Ford. Now it's just a too cute, sweetie. Thank you so much. Sam, you make my studio apartment less lonely. Aw. You're welcome, bud. One cute Sammy. One cute sweetie is okay. Too much sugar makes my tummy upset. My Timmy upset. Nestle Celeb, thank you so much. Did they without the kinks work out the kinks yet? We're trying. We are trying to work out all the kinks. My virtual green screen's still a little weird and wonky, but it's fun. Do I like Beavis or Butt-Head better? That is a super tough question. They are so similar but so different. I think I'm more of a Butt-Head guy myself. Come to Butt-Head. I like I like doing that voice better. I'm less of a Beavis like but there is something that's like There's something that's a little bit more endearing about Beavis, but still, Butt-Head. You gotta love the haircut too. Butt-Head is the brains of the operation. Let's just say that. Like, between two dummies, he's the smarter dummy. It's more fun to be a Beavis, though. Beavis whacks it too much. Yeah, brains is a generous term. You're right. I'm saying between the two. You know, Sam, I was explaining Mr. Show to some WKUK fans who hadn't seen it. I know. I said it was like if someone gave you boys a budget and Sarah Silverman. If that did happen, which one of you boys would have dated Sarah? I think she'd have married Timmy. Ooh, maybe. I think Sarah Silverman's awesome. I would have dated her. Which one of you guys would fuck Dave Cross? Ew, none of us. We're too old. We're all too old. Hot take, Sarah would have married Sam. I think I'm the only one in the group that has read her, what's the Pee Pants book? Pants Pisser or whatever. So there's that. Heard she's really nice. I've met her a few times, and she's always been very cool. And I love watching different little like clips of hers where she talks about stuff. I like how her sincerity, her thoughtfulness. I liked that weird ass show she had. Yeah. A guy who I respect a lot, Rob Schraub, did a lot of directing and writing on that show. I think directing and writing, yeah. I think he's really cool. Did Cross Sarah Silverman chasing Amy situation? Do you watch any stand-up? A little. I mean, I don't watch those stand-up specials as much. I used to listen to it a little. Bedwetter, that's the name of the book. Yeah. Fucking Matt Damon is not a flex. Yeah. Timmy also resembles Matt Damon. That's psycho. I'm gonna ban you from the channel for saying that. What do I think of Sam Kinison? So here's the thing. I think I'm friends with Rob on Facebook. I love him. I love Scud, the Disposable Assassin, Channel 1-1, and all the shit Rob does. That's how you know Callie Kazoo, huh? I mean, yeah, through Channel 101, through the scene. She's a friend. We've, gotten fried chicken together numerous times, and yeah, I think Callie's great. Are the guys... I think so. It's just been tough with the holidays lately. I have been in contact with all the guys this week, though. Sam Kinison. Here is the thing about... It's not just Sam Kinison, but really about anything that is outside of your sphere. I'm going to say this. Anything outside of your personal sphere. I think, we all kind of go into the world, and I remember as a kid, you're kind of like, oh, I like Wheels on the Bus, but I hate rock music. And, like, there are exceptions to that, and then you'll find a musician that you really like, and you're like, well, I love this song. For me, I think it was, like, Bad. I was like, oh, man, I was like, in first grade, I was like, Michael Jackson's Bad is the best song ever. And then you kind of find other music, and then you go like, oh, like, I think it wasn't really until, like, really wasn't until like 6th grade that I started listening to music I consider like legit music. And actually, someone just said Trent Reznor for me. I mean, like 9 Inch Nails. I think Smashing Pumpkins were one of the first big bands I got into. I think that was one of the first CDs I got with Siamese Dreams. And 9 Inch Nails was like one of the first bands that I was like, oh, like I'm gonna get whatever they come out with. Nirvana. And you think like, all right, well, this is music and everything else is like not music. This stuff I like right here is the good stuff. Everyone else dumb. And then you kind of find out there's, for me at least, I kind of found out there's different stuff than this. There's different stuff that's kind of like this that inspired this, like punk. And like post-punk and like indie music, and you start listening to that stuff. And all throughout high school I started listening to indie music, and then I was like got excited about like bands that like would become something. And I was like, oh, this emo band sounds like the future. I like emo. And you're like, this is cool. Old stuff sucks, new stuff rules. And then you get to college and you start realizing like, oh, like there is a lot of really good classic rock, and like Bob Dylan and the Beatles, I don't know, maybe everyone's right. Maybe they are good. Like maybe Bruce Springsteen wrote some good songs. Maybe there's a reason these artists are known as such big art. And you're like, maybe Beethoven's Good. Bach is good. And so to relate it back to Sam Kinison, you always get these people that are like, actually Timmy was one of these guys. He was like, I don't like the Beatles. Hot take, don't like the Beatles. I'm not saying you have to like the Beatles, but I'm saying it's easy to not like something that's popular that you don't give the time to really get the cultural context of. I mean, I'm sure Trevor's talked about how he doesn't like early SNL and he thinks it's just bad comedy, but also at the same time I'm kind of like I have reservations about that, because there is a cultural context to it. There's like a sense of humor at the time. And with comedy, it's all about like pushing boundaries, and because those boundaries have been pushed, we're viewing at things differently. We're looking at things from a world where things have already been pushed in that direction. And so while Sam Kinison I'm not like a fan of, it's more like I just haven't taken the time to like get it and to like really understand it. And so while I'm not saying that like Sam Kinison's bad, I'm just saying I at this point in my life have yet to become a fan of it. And I mean, like, same goes to like Lenny Bruce. Like if you listen to like Lenny Bruce's stand-up, you know, you really have to get where he's coming from to like really kind of enjoy it and see like what he was, you know, like what his comedy was in reference to and all that. And so yeah, I mean, so yeah, the kind of with people like that, did I ever get into Bill Hicks? I mean, Bill Hicks is another guy where I haven't been like crazy into Bill Hicks. I've heard some stuff he's done and I've been like, all right, that's cool. And I get there was like something really cool about him and I could see that, but I haven't personally read that book, so to say. I haven't like dove into Bill Hicks and like nerded out. George Carlin, same thing. No one can top my stand-up bit on the Trevor Moore Show. It was a bit. It certainly was a bit. Do the WKUK boys like hardcore music? I would say this is the order in which the WKUK boys like hardcore music. I would say, or have experienced hardcore music. I would say Zack, top of the list by far. Then I think I might put Timmy above me on that list, and then it's me, and then it's Darren, and then it's Trevor. And yeah, I never heard Trevor get anywhere close to hardcore music. I mean, I think the closest Trevor got to hardcore music was White Zombie. So Trevor was slamming the Beatles and boosting the Stones hard. I like both. You're allowed to like both. I said in chat he thinks it's 1968 having such a hard stance on Beatles versus Stones, and he read it and said, I don't know what he means, but it sounded mean. I felt kind of bad. He thought it was being mean. No, don't feel bad about that. But the mean comments are always what drew Trevor's attention. So yeah, I think Doll Liquor, I stand by that comment. I think you get it. I think like there was that rivalry, that Stones Beatles rivalry. I mean, half the Beatles are dead, and a bunch of the Stones are dead, and they are all wildly successful musicians that, yeah, does there need to be a competition between them? Sam, I can see testicles popping out of your head. What is that filter? I don't think I have testicles popping out of my head. Don't like the Beatles because my mom loved them, and then she abandoned us when I was 13, and I haven't seen her since. Good reason to not like the Beatles. Here's the other thing. Trevor, hated early Beatles. And the thing is that, there is a context there, too. I think that is such, another thing where it's, music was a little different. And, them becoming what they were involved them starting out where they started now. I have not seen Get Back yet. I'm a little put off by the hype and the conversations. It's Christina Maria's a Beach Boys fan, just saying. Emily and I had this conversation. She went to the hairdresser and she came back and she was complaining that they listened to the entire Beach Boys Christmas album, and we did these Christmas time of year. You just saw Brian Wilson live. Hey, it was very sad. I imagine. There's this. It's funny. They just came out with a movie that's an interview with Brian Wilson, where he's driving around with someone and kind of talking about his stuff. And I swear 10 or 20 years ago, the same documentary came out, and it was him talking about his breakdown and Pet Sounds and Smiley Smile, and it was before the reissue of Smile came out. But in that, he had a really funny quote of one of his songs where he was talking about good vibrations, and he was like, I was walking outside one day and my mom, she saw a dog and the dog started barking, and I said, Mom, why is the dog barking at me? And she said, some dogs, some people have bad vibrations. And I figured, if you got bad vibrations, you must have good vibrations. I love those. Did you know his favorite movie is Norbit? That makes sense. Beach Boys in cars getting Mountain Dew. That would be sick. Mr. Bungle, California is some of the greatest shit of all time. I think that would be 4/5 of the whitest kids would appreciate that, and it would be Zack, Darren, Timmy, and me. I like that song Retro Vertigo. It's a good song. Sam is also my name. Wow. It's a good name, right? I grew up listening to the Beatles since I was a little kid, and a lot of oldies. See, I like going back to music, like I listened to a lot of like new music in high school, and then when I got into college started like being like, oh, there's a lot of really good old music. When I was a sophomore in college, when I went home for the summer, me and two other friends of mine started a Beatles cover band, because he had that Beatles, like all like that big thick Beatles book that has all their songs. Y'all like the OCs? Zack and I were in a video for the OCs that my friend directed. Here's the thing. Everyone's like, yeah, Trevor thought the Beatles were overrated. Trevor was a contrarian. Trevor, do you think that Trevor would have seen Get Back by now? Yeah. He'd have watched every goddamn second of it and had some hot take. He would have been like, he would have watched it and goes, you know what, guys, second thought, Yoko's hot. I do have my hot take on the Beatles. I might have talked about this before, but I don't know if this is a super hot take, but it was my hot take is that Yoko did not break up the Beatles, that it was what's the guy's name? It was their manager at the time, the one after Brian Epstein, that was managing. It more had to do with what was that guy's name? Not the George Martin's a musician. Alan Klein. Thank you, Ralph Wiggum. Alan Klein, which actually I think Mick Jagger, he managed the Stones, and Mick Jagger told them not to sign with Alan Klein, and he said and Paul McCartney wanted them to have Linda's dad and brother manage them. The other three guys thought that like he was like too posh, and Alan Klein played into that, and Alan Klein was just like, apparently in Get Back, it's clear she didn't break them up. People always want to blame women, though. Yeah, true. But Alan Klein was like very like, I'm from the streets and I'm one of you, and I'm not like a stuck-up prick like the Linda McCartney's parents. I forget what they're called. But then like Paul McCartney specifically made sure that his name wasn't on some paperwork that they did. He was only like on contracts with Alan Klein underneath the Beatles, and because he did that, he saved millions of dollars. So yeah, I think Alan Klein is the guy there. I just adjusted my seat and my wrist hurt. Railgun. People act like they're only... Yeah, no, there's tons of reasons, too. And, I mean, here's the other thing. It's like, think about it. It makes perfect sense that they broke up. They were, like, in their late 20s. They were the biggest band in the world. They had made an album a year for 10 years, maybe more. And they could do anything they want. Like, it would be hard to, like, kind of... You know how hard it is to get around with 4 of your friends and pick out what to eat for dinner? Imagine that with the pressure of, oh, everyone in the world is going to listen to this. Everyone in the world is going to think about what you're having for dinner tonight. Imagine how hard that would be. Zack's finishing up his movie. He's busy. Y'all like the Monkees? Hey, I'll say this. Porpoise's song is as good as any Beatles song out there. Porpoise's song, even though it is like, hey, we're just going to do a Beatles song, it's a fucking gem from the Head soundtrack. I'll also say, anyone here get down with early Bee Gees when the Bee Gees were just trying to be the Beatles? That stuff's fucking good. Been vibing Bauhaus lately. Bauhaus is cool. They were just monkeying around. They weren't just monkeying around. Hey, we're the monkeys. Wait, were they not just monkeying, or they were just monkeying around? That's actually like another funny thing about the Monkees is like people say they monkey. Well, people say they monkey around. So like they're doing what they're. Yeah, one of the funny things is if you look at it like Davy Jones was like the dreamy lead singer, but like Mickey Dolenz sang like a lot of their songs, and is like kind of the more recognizable voice in the Monkees, which is funny too because he's the drummer, you know. What other? Oh, that reminded me of something. Oh, the other funny thing about the Monkees is that apparently, and maybe this isn't true, but I heard this one someplace, is that the Beatles were a big fan of their show. Like the Beatles thought they were really funny. And then another thing, this is true, is that the Monkees went on. Do I really? Yeah, Small Faces fucking roll. You know, like Rod Stewart, he's fucking cool. Like, I think If You Think I'm Sexy is a very underrated song, but the other singer in Small Faces has an amazing voice too. But the Monkees, they were like, you know, they didn't want to be this like teen pop band, and fucking one of their tours they had Jimi Hendrix open up for them, and the crowd hated it. Everyone hated it because it was so weird to them, to these like little like teen kids. Like listening to it, they were like, they just thought it was noise, and they would boo Jimi Hendrix off the stage, and the Monkees were so bummed out about that. Another funny thing. Here's a funny story. I saw this in a documentary. Yeah, if you wanna, you know, this is just my Twitch show of let's watch some music documentaries and take some stories from it and reuse them as content. But apparently there was this guy in London who I think he met Jimi Hendrix in New York. Jimi Hendrix was going to London for the first time, and they went to the guy brought him to a Cream show, and he was kind of like in that circle. And Cream did their set, and they were doing they had like an intermission in their set, and the guy, Jimi Hendrix, goes up to the guy and he goes, "Yo, I want to play with them." And the guy was like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, I want to play with them." And he goes back, and no one knows who Jimi Hendrix is. He like would play in New York in the Village, but he had no notoriety. And so he went up to Cream and was like, "Hey, there's this guy. He's from New York. He's a blues guitar. He's a black blues guitarist." And they were kind of like, "Oh, like we love American blues, and like we love like, so they were like, sure, he can play with us." And Jimi Hendrix went up and like blew everyone away, and that's like started Jimi Hendrix's streak to success. And I think Paul McCartney was in the crowd that night. But yeah, Jimi Hendrix is cool. Not so into, someone said Jim Morrison, not so into Jim Morrison. I mean, there's some good Doors songs, but Doors I think are a little overrated. But like, I mean, again, just not, I do like Muddy Waters. I'm a big band fan, and in Last Waltz, I think that was Muddy Waters that was in Last Waltz, right? That played Manish Boy with them. That was a really cool performance. Canned Heat, love it. If anyone has the Criterion channel and you're a fan of classic rock, you have to check out the Criterion's Monterey Pop Festival, the movie for that. But not only watch the movie, but watch the special features, because there's like as many like live performances in the special features that there are in the actual movie. But the movie's incredible. Like, Monterey is basically like started something that Altamont ended, and it didn't really end it, but like, there was that like. I feel like Monterey was here. It was this big, we'll do it for you guys. Monterey was here. It's this big music festival. And it had such eventful things as Jimi Hendrix played. He lit his guitar on fire. The Who played. They weren't really big in America yet, but it really broke them. Ravi Shankar played. The Monkees were there watching. If you watch the movie, you can see the Monkees in the crowd at different points. Mamas and Papas, Simon and Garfunkel, Canned Heat, Janis Joplin, and what's her band? Is it like Electric Holding Company, or I forget. Super great performances. And then you got Woodstock, which is like, it's like, oh man, it's Woodstock. But part of the thing with Woodstock was like, it went wrong, and it was a state of emergency, and like it was like this just like thing, and everyone saw this thing. But like, pound for pound, I think Big Brother and the Holding Company, yeah, pound for pound, I think the better performances were at Monterey Pop Festival. And then you have Altamont, which was a disaster. I like the part of Woodstock at the end where Shine plays. Yeah. I love that shit, though. That, like the super bluesy, like, rock and roll stuff that, like, is, like, also, like, psychedelic. The Night Chicago Died. Is that... Wait. I was gonna say, I 'cause, 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 'c Isn't the night Chicago died, isn't that Billy Joel? Maybe I'm wrong. The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down is the band. What about Reba? I think great actress. What do I think about the band Fantastic Plastic? They're fantastic. Am I a country fan? I'd say my country heart belongs to Hank Williams Sr. I think Hank Williams Sr. is one of the most soulful songwriters out there. Alone and Forsaken is an amazing song. Just check out Orville Peck. I've flipped on some stuff. I haven't gotten into Orville Peck. What do you think about White Rabbit? A classic or trash? It's a little overplayed. I mean, it's in the new Matrix trailer. I've heard it a ton, but I like Jefferson Airplane. I think Jefferson Starship gets away from it a little bit. Actually, speaking of Jefferson Airplane, in the Monterey Pop Festival, their performance is they do the song Today, but on the album it's this really kind of moody, really thin guitar sound, but on the live performance, she's playing a Fender Rhodes, a really warm sounding keyboard, and it sounds amazing. You gotta check it out. Today I saw my love. I'm so bad at remembering lyrics. Do 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 do. Is anyone like that? You don't remember lyrics, but you remember little nuances of songs very well. Skip Pence, okay. His story is very interesting. Who's the best live show you've ever seen? All right, one of my favorite live shows. I'll say this: saw their placements in the last decade. They were awesome. Saw a really good Ween show before. Not every show I've seen by Ween is the best, but there was definitely one that stood out. And I would say, but one of my favorite live shows. Also another really good live show was Fleetwood Mac. That was a really good live show. But my favorite show was in Brooklyn. Me and my friends went to go see the band Lightning Bolt play in Williamsburg at this club, and there was this other band that was playing there that they have this documentary about them. They're kind of lightning bolty, but a little less structured, a little quicker songs. They're called Friends Forever. And Friends Forever, their whole thing was they did these crazy noise rocky songs, and it's a drummer and a guitarist, or drummer and bassist, and they're really crazy goofy, and their whole thing was they were tired of getting shows canceled by having to deal with clubs, so they would get booked on shows, and then at the show they would hand out flyers and be like, hey, come see us, we're playing in the parking lot of Kmart. And so they put out this documentary, and me and my friend one summer was like, hey, check this out, and it was hilarious. And then when we found out they were playing with Lightning Bolt, we're like, oh, we gotta go to the show. And the show itself was awesome, and I was like right up front for Lightning Bolt. And if you don't know Lightning Bolt, their kind of aim is to be the loudest band ever. They are a drummer and a bassist, and the bassist has 2 huge bass cabinet stacks, and the drummer plays super fast, and they instead of setting up on stage and having everyone waiting around, they set up in the crowd, and once the band before them finishes, they just like start right up. And I was standing right in front of the drum set, and there's like tons of people. Like, it was like sold out. It was like a huge club show. Like, it was at capacity, and so everyone's pushing around. And like, I'm a big guy. I'm a movable object, and I was getting like shoved into the drum set, and it was so scary because I'd have to like at some point like put my hand on the drum to like keep myself up, but it was like a ton of fun. But I wanted to make sure I saw Friends Forever, who was playing down the street. They handed out flyers, and so at the end of Lightning Bolt, I like started making my way down there, and sure enough, as I'm making my way out the door, Lightning Bolt played one more song. They did like the second encore, and I was like, all right, cool. I'll still go out to Friends Forever. And I get down there, and it's just me and the guys in the band in a van, and they're hanging out. And the van has a goalpost on top of it. It's like a VW bus with a fucking goalpost, because the album was called Death Ball, and they tied footballs to the goalpost. And so I come out, and I was like, hey, and it's like awkward because I'm standing there, and they're waiting for the crowd to show up, and they're like, oh, is Lightning Bolt done? And I was like, oh, they're playing one more song. They're like, oh, cool. And I'm like, so you guys expecting a lot of people? And they're like, well, it's a pretty packed show, so I don't know, like maybe like 30 people. And then like the show gets out, and seriously, everyone from the fucking show walks down the street and like fills this block from like street to street with people. Like, it's like crowded in, like not COVID safe, but this is 10 years before COVID, and it was craziness. And they played, and people were down the street, and people were climbing up the fire escapes, and people were down the streets shooting fireworks off that were blowing up in between the buildings. And all of a sudden you see like cop lights. And mind you, like the band usually only plays for like 15 minutes. It's kind of like this like artsy kind of like quick, fast craziness. And so we see police sirens, and they keep playing because like nothing's happening, and the police are sitting there figuring out what they need to do about this situation, because it's like if they handle it wrong, there's going to be a riot. And they play for about 15 minutes, and then a cop comes up to one of them and like taps him on the shoulder and talks to him for a second, and then walks away. And then the guy goes in the mic and he goes, hey, guys, if you guys could all do me a favor and like take off, that would be great, because if you don't, we'll get thrown in jail. And everyone was like, yeah, and everyone walked away. It was awesome. It was such a cool experience. It was so fun. And like everyone was like, yeah, we don't want these fucking guys to fucking go to jail. Like they probably can't afford bail. So that was fun. That was a fun time. You ever see Steven Seagal's son, Ty Segall? Yeah, I've seen Ty. I actually saw him do like an acoustic set at this charity benefit that was like just in the living room. That was really fun. Ty Segall's cool. Can confirm. All right. Should I play some games? I know, like, there's a new Warzone map. I can see that. Does it? I don't think they're related. I think that's the joke. Grimnar went to high school with Ty Segall. Oh, sick. Rad. Oh, thank you, Parateron. Play a more it is interesting though, because it's like, I did try the Matrix tech demo. I tried it. I like watched the scene, and I got to the part where you're driving the car around, and I was like, okay. Oh, Clown Baby's gonna send me a card this week. Oh, by the way, I got my shirts in the mail. Very cool, very fun. Love it. Got the mugs. I still have to get Zack his shirts. But I got half a while ago, and I got the other half the other day. It's probably because I don't check my P.O. box enough, but hey. Oh, cool. I can, like, look around online here. Let's see. Whoa. This is rad. Let's see how my stream looks on my phone. Whoa. Marbles? Maybe. Where could I find your P.O. box? My P.O. box is in the Discord. Where can you find the Discord? It's a pin post in the Discord. Someone trigger that Nightbot. If that's able. But also, if you go to the About, you can... yeah, thank you, Nightbot. Electric Sheep HD. Ooh, colored jellyfish. Takes more than 25,000 years for our galaxy's core light to reach Earth. I mean, doesn't matter. No one's gonna see it. This film took more than 2 years and 500,000 images to produce. We hope you enjoy it. Probably won't. Probably a big waste of time. Just using it for my stream. Hope you had fun making this over the last 2 years. In HD. So what do? I do time-lapse photos out in the desert and make little YouTube videos out of it. It takes me 2 years. Whoa. Dude, did you see my Joshua Tree stuff? It's sick. It looks something like I could do in Photoshop with someone else's Joshua Tree footage. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do some votes. I'm gonna put up a poll. And okay, 3-minute vote for what we're gonna do tonight. I gotta. Oh no, my Citibank account's locked. Even though I don't have a Citibank account. What? Did someone replace your keyboard with a pint? No way. Let's see, what's winning? What's winning? Pretend to be high and watch YouTube are doing very well. I could also call Timmy. Maybe that's definitely what I'll do before whatever we do. Ooh, watch YouTube and pretend to be high, neck and neck. Alright, I'll call Timmy right now while we're
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Just streaming.
Screaming? Oh,
No,
you're streaming.
Streaming.
What's going on?
Not
you
much.
Are you with Darren on?
No. Darren doesn't have any internet.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Are you playing a game?
No, nothing yet. I was just chilling. I was talking about music and stuff.
Oh, cool. Tell everybody hi and that I will make up yesterday's show eventually.
He's gonna make up yesterday's show.
When we get that stuff figured out.
People want you to come on this stream right now, but I don't know what you're
can't.
doing. He can't.
I'm hanging out with Margaret, with my daughter, and we're wrapping presents and stuff. So.
Oh, cool. What'd you get her for Christmas?
Well, she's right here, so I'm not gonna say it. But a bunch of stuff.
Just say it.
No, it's all good. No, I'm not going to say it because there's someone out there who will somehow get it to you because the internet's full of pranksters. So I will keep my secrets locked away.
Oh, I asked what we should do.
Margaret says she could just Google what her present is, which I don't know how that would happen. But
yeah, just Google it, Margaret.
what am I getting? I feel like if you just Googled what am I getting for Christmas, you'd find some bad websites.
Can I talk to Margaret on the phone?
No.
No.
But thank you for asking.
Yeah. What did Margaret ask for Christmas?
Let's see. What did you ask for? You asked for a tumbling mat.
Sick.
Yeah. Well, she's really into tumbling and stuff, and I keep trying to tell her, like, once you get good at tumbling, then it's time. So you can, like, do a flip, and then I want her to, like, do a Matrix thing, like, where she does a cartwheel and grabs a shotgun and, like, blasts a bunch of bad guys, but I don't think she's interested in that.
Tumbling, that's like when you push her over, right?
Yeah, she likes tumbling. She likes it when I just go up to her and push her around.
Hey, I got you a big,
great, buddy. That's
big
good.
push from behind for Christmas.
Yeah, like that sketch where I get pushed over.
Yeah.
That's a good one. The Timmy gets pushed over sketch. We made coconut macaroons.
So did the stream not go? Like, did you finish it last night, or did you?
No, we didn't do anything. Yeah, I streamed for like a little bit to talk to people, and then it was still horrible. And I just cut it, and then we'll figure out the camera.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know. It's so weird to me, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure. I've got plans.
I wanted to talk to you guys about doing an SSS soon, but I think it's probably too soon to plan for. Well, we could do one without Darren. I don't know what Zack's doing. But...
Yeah, I mean, Darren is gonna be in America soon.
Oh.
So we'll see. He's planning on being in America soon.
Cool.
So we'll see.
Well, that's fun. Well, I'm gonna go. We're gonna keep wrapping things.
Okay.
I love you guys. I love you, and tell everybody else I love them. They can hear me. I can't see them.
Yeah, they can hear you.
I love you, everybody.
All right.
Bye. Wait, what music are you talking about?
Like the Beatles and the band and a lot of 60s music stuff.
Mike Nesmith. You talking about Mike Nesmith?
Yeah, we talked about Mike Nesmith a little. Did he die?
He died. Yeah, he died. Like today, they announced it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that's why we were talking about it.
73 or something. Yeah.
Did you know?
That's why I was wondering if maybe that's how you got on the.
His mom invented whiteout.
What?
Yeah.
That is so real.
He didn't. He was the musical one, and he didn't need to really be in the Monkees, and because his mom was wealthy.
Right.
And also he's
so they based the Strokes on him, because weren't all the Strokes rich kids?
Yeah. And also the other little factoid about him is he was a pioneer of the music video.
Wow. Well, their TV show was very music video-y, you know?
But when he used to do these VHS tape music video tapes for people, and it was kind of the predecessor of MTV.
Wow. What a cool guy, man. And he was the tall one, right?
Yeah, the one with the hat. I dressed up as him for Halloween once. It's an easy costume.
I remember seeing that. That's awesome. Well, you guys have fun, and I'll be back sometime.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
Talk to you later. Okay. So we're here. We're getting far out on Sam's dab show. Doing dabs with Sam. Did a lot of dabs tonight. And yeah. I'm in space. Woo. Welcome to the dabs, man. Doing the the dab stream with the Sam, man. It's doing the dabs. Oh no, don't clip it, man. What's my favorite drug and my least favorite drug? Same answer for both. Life. About Carlotta? Oh, the cat. I forgot. Someone said that. 710 somewhere. Am I right, bro? Midwest 2, IL, and we're under some nasty weather tonight. You guys voted for this. You got it. I'm so freaking high. I'm blitzed. 710 is oil upside down. Oh, that's funny. So that's the dab time. You guys chooched. Didn't get to vote for shit, Jackosaurus. Look, I want to play video games, but I just feel like you guys are gonna be bored by me playing video games. Does anyone want to play video games with me? This is literally the Mars movie in its entirety. Yes. It's 420, 48 times a day around the world. Good point. Hop on Final Fantasy 14. I don't have Final Fantasy 14. I'd have to like download it and buy it. Is it free? Can't play video games. What video games do you want to play? I don't know. I want to play whatever. Halo. Does anyone want to play Halo with me? It's free to 60, level 60, but you probably don't want to play that. No, yeah, I think it's too much of a thing. What if instead of talking you sang everything for the rest of the stream while playing Final Fantasy 14? Did you get Ableton running through your audio? No. Oh, kind of, but it's gonna sound choppy. I do wish I could do that. I really do wish my whole stream could be... Let me see. Let's see how it sounds. Like, I think it's gonna sound weird. Alright. This is weird because there's like a weird filter on things. And so like without playing anything, I think just having something active, there's like this... Hold on, let's see. See if this works. Yeah, it's way crunched. It's like super slowed down too. Oh wait, this might be the problem. Wait, it's playing it. Oh, maybe this is the problem. Wait, I think it might. Wait, I think I figured something out. I think I figured out what the problem is now I just have to figure out how to fix it. Oh wait. The problem is that it's playing at 44,100 and needs to be playing at 4,800. I believe that's the problem. Let me see if I can. Which is sorry guys, I'm gonna check if this is not working. System options, preferred, 4,800. Let's see this. Okay. Output configure. Okay. Let me see if I can. Alright, wait, maybe this. Oh, wait. Alright. Check, check. Does it sound there? But this isn't how I want it. This is crazy. This is, you know, sometimes shit's crazy. Alright, wait. Check, check. Am I back? Alright, let me see. Any PKA fans that want Sam to go on the show? What's PKA? Audio, it's back though. Back, okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to figure out how to do this and it was not working. For some reason, my Focusrite is going at 44.1 hertz when it should be at 48. 48, yeah. I don't know, that's weird. FPS Russia and some guys that do a podcast. Oh, I remember FPS Russia. Oh, I want to do my wait. I was playing around with that. So what's the setup? Is Ableton? No, Ableton's on this computer, and the thing is that for it to not have a problems with the latency, I need to have the computer output through the Focusrite ASIO, and if it does that, it can't go streamed. Get streamed, and it's good slowed and sped up, sick. And when I try and do the output as the ASIO, it slows it down. And I think what the problem is that the bitrate on my system slowed down for some reason. But yeah, I can't make music now. What's the difference between a perv and a big shot? What? Ooh. I wonder. You can't just set your desktop audio device as the Focusrite and capture it in OBS that way? Let me see. Let's see. Let me try that. It actually is the Focusrite, so let's see. Let me try this again. One more time. So if I play this. What if I do Focus right. I just had an idea. Wait. Oh. Okay. This might be it. This might be it. Do you guys hear that? Oh, sick! Sick! Alright, that was on a loop, but I'm so jazzed. Alright. Let's do some fucking Ableton here, guys. Thanks, Ron, for pushing me to get this Ableton going. There's a thing I've been wanting to try. Let me set this window capture up really quick. Okay. There's a sample that I've been wanting to play around with, and it's somewhere on my computer. I gotta find it. Let me just make me small so I'm not blocking everything. But yeah, let me put this over here, and I'm gonna dick around with some stuff, and here we go. Let's go to this mode. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. All right, cool. This is Ableton. Let's do a new live set. There is a sample that I wanted to play around with. Let me find it. It's somewhere on my computer. I don't know where, so it might take a second. Guys, how I did it? I used the virtual cable. Voice meter, which was super helpful. Damn it. Cables are important, even virtual ones. You know what? Before I get in... no, I want to start out with this sample. There's a sample that... so I'm going to steal this song from YouTube. That's how I start off. I'm trying not to play too much of the song, but since I know what the song is... Alright, I know the part I want to sample. I've wanted to sample for a while. And I'm just going to steal this song from YouTube. I mean, borrow. You wouldn't download a car, would you? I have down for video games. I mean, ones that cost, yeah. Oh, what? Let's try this again. Can you ask Greg Johnson to record a clear take of him yelling, "What the fuck is a bicycle?" Yeah, alright. I could do that on like and have that like be like a thing. Where are they? I feel like I have this somewhere. Sorry guys, if this is just death for you right now. Let me see. What is not working? Oh, not. Maybe. Huh. Alright, wait, actually, this is why. Sorry, Greg posted something he did with Anthony Jeselnik. How is Greg? Greg, it's good. Greg is good. Greg is God. See if this works now. Come on, please work. If not, I'm just gonna do some basic fucking around. Oh. Yeah. It worked. Okay. I'm gonna go into, I forget what the two modes are called, but I think one's file mode. And the other is browser mode or something like that. Alright, here we go. And I want the very beginning of this. Probably want it to start at the beginning of it. So that's like here. And then I want it to play to the end of it. So it's like here. Split it. Let's just get rid of that stuff, because this is the sound I want to play around with right now. Alright, so that hit was like right at the end, so I'm gonna actually chop it off. So the hit's at the end of the thing. Summer in the City, 11 Spoonfuls. Yeah, that intro, I think, is so cool. What movie starts off with that? Maybe someone in chat already said it. Oh, So this is where the sample starts. Alright, and I think I can I cut to this? Crop sample. Alright, now I'm gonna do now if I loop it. Now this doesn't start close enough. So these are transients. These are like, basically you can shift around this song. I don't know why it shouldn't be stopping like that. So, wait, let me see. Oh, it's because it's playing this. That's why it's... I think this might be... That sounds good, but this sounds off. Let's look at some beats. I like that. That's kind of a fun thing. Alright, wait, actually, I'm gonna do this in file mode. So. Why'd this step on? Oh, you know what that is? That's the 4841 little thing. I don't know why I can't get things off of 41. My sample rate's all crazy. It's real tease. No hitting that first verse, though. Yeah, no. Wait for it. This is... The thing with the sample is like... Why is this one-shotting? Oh. I wonder if I can... this fucking... That, like, weird little clipping sound is definitely because it's... You see this, it says at 48 kilohertz is the sample, but for some reason all my sound is going at 44.1. Okay. Let's... Those are off sync. Let's get this down a little. Alright, so now I've converted. Alright, I'm going to delete these. So here's the thing, it's just, here's those two notes. It's G sharp to G. Bing, 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 bing. So let's do a short. Alright, now with this we can... Alright, let's... And a MIDI track. Alright, now we can take this. I think I could do this anyways, but now let's do a different. Let's do like a pad. I gotta figure this out. What about E sharp? Do you think it sounds like G sharp? I fucking, the bitrate thing is driving me crazy. Oh wait, you know what it might be? What is this at? Yeah, I think it's definitely the thing. Fuck. Alright, let's try this. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to also add a MIDI effect. Oh wait, crap. Duplicated the wrong thing. Add a MIDI effect to it, but then also I'm going to change it from a pad to some synth keys. Alright, let's try that. is that... I think that's why this is kind of... Yeah, that was why things were out of sync just a little bit. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, this one's out of sync too. It's this little thing. Quantize, yeah, I mean, like, it works okay. You still have to kind of fudge it a little, and it gives it a little bit too much of a locked-in feel sometimes. But my problem was I just had a little extra tag on the end of the measure here. I literally had this pulled back that much, and it was making everything feel off. Let me add one more thing. Create audio track. Let's arm it. Let's do this, do this. Let's see if this works. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, that's something to figure out for some other time. I have this much working, why push it? I was gonna try and do some live tracks there, but I mean, I can still do like, let's see. Let's do a MIDI. I need something that sounds like a little bit brighter with this. That bitrate sound is driving me fucking crazy, guys. Let's see. I like that. I like that. Wait, no, it was like the other way. It was... Right? Now... Alright, there's some different things in there, I think, we can play around with. Let's do the quantize here. See what it does to it. Alright, that I screwed up because we gotta change up the grid. Not the whole thing, just the one note. I think that's back to off. See, it's always like you quantize is fine, but you gotta like the tail of that should be a little longer. Tail of that should be a little longer. Yeah, that's and there's some pressure issues, but here, let's see if I can. Let me see. Let me think about this. Can I? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna do this just in case I screw something up, but I'm gonna go like this. No, that wasn't it. Now, if I do this, can I crop the clip? That feels early. See what's wrong with this. This is good. Why was that so quick? Oh. Brown beats. Let's get brown with it. Oh, I forgot to change it to music. Alright, I shouldn't have done the quantize. Learn my lesson. Alright, just gonna play around with this for a second. I like that bossa nova groove. Let's see it. See, now you can add a groove so it kind of like emphasizes. Alright, I want to do a... Alright, now I kind of want to... I usually like to do like a little reverb on the entire track to kind of like bring everything a little together. Sometimes I get too carried away with it, but let's... Room is usually the place to start with this. I like that. I like it really, like, with like have I ever considered selling beats? I already recorded it and sold it as sold money NFT. Oh fuck yeah. See, this is the thing, is I fucking like just sitting here and dicking around and kind of like being like, ooh, this is, I tuned to this, you know? And then I do this a bunch, and all of a sudden I've got like these random songs, and I got like, you know, like now all of a sudden I'm doing all this fucking YouTube stuff, and you know, if I used other songs, I'd have to take the VOD down and all that shit. And so instead, I you know, like, I've been doing this hobby music stuff, and it becomes this thing where it's just like really fun, and and actually now like kind of useful. It gives a little professional flair to some stuff. If I can start off a stream and be like, "What's up, guys? Here's my stream." Actually, wait. I'm gonna delete these. This is the fun thing with live is the whole thing is kind of like aimed around sort of live performing and you can kind of, you know, like go like oh man, I forgot that I had the fucking repeat on this whole time. Oh man. I would have liked that. Alright, one more time. And let's turn this off. And wait, let me actually yeah, I'll do this. Add that on. Turn it off. Because there was some stuff that was kind of messed up about that. But, alright, so stop. Sam, we will give you many monies for the movie and your own pocket for a CD or vinyl release, please, Dad. Hey! How's the trim stitch in chat? Probably not great with that attitude. You can find my old songs on SoundCloud under Sam Brown, or if you search for an album called ... Dog Dick. ... Dog Dick. And pretty soon, I'm going to put out Dog Dick 2. User Dog Dick Volume 2. Remember use your illusion? User illusion? Use your illusion. User. What was it? Alright. I'm gonna raid someone, guys. This has been super fun. I'm glad I'm getting this far with figuring out how to put the Ableton sound on the stream. Actually, before we go, I'm gonna just make sure, do my due diligence. I'm gonna make sure and check to see if there is any donations. Streamlabs.com. Let's log in. Dinner to watch. Let's see. Tip history. What's today's date? Today is December 10th. There was a donation 5 days ago from Hydrogen, said here's to Mars. Oh, and the St. Trevor Candles donated $605. Timmy Dance, Happy Christmas, Aileen. Guys, is Sam using a green screen? I can't tell. Virtual green screen. Fun hanging out. I'm gonna check, see who's streaming right now. Plastic should be, right? Yeah. I think Plastics might have just started. Did they? yeah, I'm gonna slash raid fantastic plastics. Boop. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for watching me dick around and make a somewhat of a beat. Have fun hanging out with Fantastic Plastics. And I think Darren will be back next week. We might have a little trouble, but you know, I really plan on hitting 2022 strong. See you guys. Thanks for hanging.